Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrine Podcast. And today we're talking about Khalil Amani write-up inside the Inmate, the Arkansas YouTube, aka Israel Doctrine. Now, people, I'm playing this and dealing with this because I had to go through a lot of harassing and taunting, slandering, and stuff for 8 years now. This man has been on my case, has lied to the community about me to further Africa bottom freedom so he can molest boys and do things of that nature. I don't know why he's doing it or why he did it, but here's one of the details of what took place.
Inside the Inmate, the Arkansas YouTuber by Khalil Amani. I hear the train a coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. You know, I ain't mad at YouTubers like Hassan Campbell or Tommy Sotomayor.
So, the first thing he said, he's not mad at YouTubers like Hassan Campbell and Tommy Sotomayor. Now, both of these have played roles in trying to cause the demise of Israel Doctrine. Hassan Campbell went in on my mother and on my YouTube channel and me as a man. Tommy Sotomayor listened to Sadnetta from Sadnetta TV, Filthy Frank, and tried to set me up when I went to his show and tried to say, well, it was because he went in on your mother. I said, no, it's because he said he took a picture of a young man to murder him. That's all I care about.
Who actually get paid for YouTubing. They are actually making a living by sitting at home and turning on the camera and talking their talk. I ain't mad at it, but mouth.
So you see, he said they sit at home and talk on YouTube and they make their money. Well, it was once upon a time that I was a YouTuber making money before I started making it again. I had a YouTube channel called Israel Doctrine Reloaded. They was flagging my channel, trying to take it down, so I created that channel. Then Layla Wheels, DJ K Slade, Khalil Amani, they all got their channel. Well, they got all my channels taken down. And then when I got them all back, they target that channel because it was a paid channel, trying to stop my economic flow.
That needs a job with some benefits and medical and life insurance because I'm liable to get sick and die any year now. But hopefully and prayerfully not. Being 1 year shy of 70, a score is 20 years. I'm trying to live a long and healthy life. Yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I mostly do this for shits and giggles. And
see, that's what he's about, shits and giggles. At my cost, though. He gets y'all to laugh and shit and giggle with him at my cost. That's why he's on YouTube. That's why he's been around. He done had 2 channels taken away from him, and he's still on YouTube, shits and giggles.
To document my life in words and deeds, but mostly for posterity's future generations' sake. It's such a sad and pathetic sight seeing the Arkansas YouTuber begging in these YouTube streets to be taken care of.
Have I ever begged y'all to be taken care of? It's called asking. What, I supposed to make the Lord God of Israel allow when he say, you have not because you ask not? So I ain't supposed to ask now? But that's a Hebrew Israelite that's speaking.
Just sad and pathetic. Even though the book he holds so sacred, the Bible talks about a man working by the sweat of his brow, and that if any does not work, neither should he eat. Clear violations that teach us that we should work.
So now at this point, I've had a stroke. Meaning I done had a stroke, lost my memory for a little bit. I can't work. This is what he was doing to me at that time, trying to torture me and talk crazy. And they already had cut off on YouTube money. So I couldn't sit at home and talk on YouTube and make money. So this is the hate and the things that I went through for 8 years.
And not be fucking beggars. But instead of following the Bible's edict to work, the Arkansas YouTuber would tell us, ain't no shame in my game.
So was I working at the time? I was working at Hayes grocery store in Wynne, Arkansas. And working there, dealing with the racism that was there, I had a stroke from going up and down the highway, dealing with these YouTubers and what he was doing at the time, Layla Wheels and all the rest. Stressed me out. And these Hebrew Israelites that they didn't pay or whatever to cost them to come against me.
And beg the YouTube community for money to take care of his food and shelter when he travels and shit like that.
Now, what was the travel about? The travel was because I had to deal with it's called a SLAP, a strategic lawsuit against public participation, because Layla Wheels had her son Camel as her star. Troy Star Terrain had gave him a reward, making him a pretty much untouchable man, because this nonprofit organization called Snitch Network had gave the man a reward. And so since Troy Star Terrain gave him a award, he's untouchable. And I was out here telling the world that the man said, I took a picture to murder that boy, that Bambata date rape back in 2013. So he wouldn't tell his story. And because I was speaking this, all of them was attacking me because they had to clear Bambata's name. And I was fucking up their narrative.
Clearly, YouTube is not working out for the Arkansas YouTuber. YouTube is not paying his bills. This Negro has been on YouTube for a number of years, I think at least 7, but hasn't been able to make YouTube a viable financial source of income.
What is he talking about? I had been on him for years. I was making money on this channel and Israel Doctrine Reloaded. Like I said, they was flagging this channel, and I was afraid of losing it, so I made Israel Doctrine Reloaded. Had over 1 million views, that made over $1,000 in 1 month on the Israel Doctrine Reloaded channel. Like I said, had over 1 million views. I done made over $1,000 in a month. All of this, they took all that away from me because I was a powerful entity. So they had to try to cut my ability. This is what Layla Wheels did by getting me incarcerated This is what they did by lying about why she got me incarcerated and all of that stuff.
He refuses to step up his graphics, his physical aesthetics, and his grammar game.
See there? That's what they promote. Everybody got on the hat, everybody got on their gay clothing, everybody got on their this and that. I'm an average man. I'm not finna get on here and put on no gay clothing. Ain't finna go dye my beard. Ain't finna do none of that stuff. Either you want Carl Albert Davis or you don't want Carl Albert Davis.
A YouTuber with no charisma or charm that wants our attention. And now look at him, fresh off a 2-day stint in Pokey, Chicago's Cook County Jail, where he had to share a cell with a bunch of musty, sweaty men's.
He don't know that. I was in a cell by myself. Why he lying? See, he can tell his fictional stories because he's a fictional person. That's all he do is make up lies. Well, Yahweh been Yahweh this and this. Everything he do is a lie. He been telling a lie since he was a 19-year-old boy in the coat.
Eating oatmeal, bologna sandwiches, and rotten fruit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All for opening his big fat mouth on YouTube. What are the charges? Let him tell it. He's being silenced for his now defunct. What happened to that boy? Pseudo movement.
So who has defunct it? Who has came out here and showed us the boy that Africa Bambaataa date rape 2013? Anybody produced that boy? I've asked for him. Troy Star Terrain asked for him. Ron Savage didn't ask for him. Sinetta didn't ask for him. Khalil Amani once asked for him. Has anybody produced that boy? No, ain't no democracy.
That's his story, and he's sticking to it. The charges are violation of stalking no contact order and 2 counts of harassment/threatening persons. That doesn't sound like it has anything to do with some bullshit. What happened to that boy movement?
See, he said it doesn't sound nothing like that. But she went and lied to Cook County and said that I was on YouTube with guns, threatening her life. So when I went back to Chicago to go to court, they were sitting outside the courtroom with a warrant for my arrest because she had lied to them. Locked me up for 2 days, and then I went to the courthouse. They was finna put me in Cook County, but my family paid the bail. So yeah, I had a 2-3 day stint in the Pokey. But you see how he's lying about it? He'll tell you he didn't have no defense, this and that. When she put them false ass criminal charges on me, I had a public defender. But when they locked me up, when I was at Cook County, they didn't read me my Miranda rights. And so therefore, Cook County threw that bullshit out of court. And when they threw that bullshit out of court, she said, damn, I couldn't get him locked up in Cook County. I couldn't get his ass killed. I need to drop this case because they're going to lock my stupid ass up in a little bit. And that was my plans if I ever got to speak. But she threw the case out before I got to speak about the false charges of me being on the internet with guns and shit. She had no evidence. She just came out of her lying ass mouth and lied on me.
Sounds like he violated an earlier order of no contact and continued stalking and harassment.
So did I violate? No, I didn't. She falsified because she got charges brought on me to say I couldn't mess with her, talk to her, do none of that stuff. And though I may have been doing something like that, I went on the internet with guns threatening no bitch from Chicago. I'm not that ignorant. I'm a bold ass nigga. I do bold ass shit. So if I do it, you should have evidence of me on the internet with guns and all that. I don't own no guns. So where the fuck she get? I'm sitting on the internet with machine guns, threatening her life, saying I'm gonna come to Chicago and do something. I ain't even got no money to do it. Where the fuck I get the money from if I ain't got no job or I ain't working or nothing? See, when you tell lies, you need to know what you're telling and how you telling it to people. But this is what I had to endure for 8 years. This shit here is old. This like 2018. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. This is 24. And he been on my ass all this time. Thanks to the queen, she got him off my ass because she got him off the internet. But the bitch ass nigga been kicked off 2 times. Now he back on the internet again. And he harassing her because she took his ass out.
And that's what he's been charged with. This shit started way back and hit the fan when YouTuber Kev Gills, in his phony ass ghetto impression of the Pink Panthers Inspector Clouseau, tried to lay the murder of former Zulu Nation member TC Islam's death at the feet of the woman doing the documentary.
No, that's even a lie. I laid that at her feet. I said, she interviewed that man, and a couple weeks later, he was dead. Who the fuck knew where he was? Who knew his location? You hear the man talking, Khalil Amani? She interviewed him. I said, Khalil, don't let that woman know where you stay. Because she'll get your ass killed, nigga. Her son, Camel, that's his friend. He told Sadnetta, you wouldn't let her at your house because you wouldn't give her your address. But that bitch ass nigga that y'all was interviewing at his house, Jabari Osasi or whatever his name, I go to that nigga house, kill him, his wife, and get your ass when you come over here. Why? Because Layla Wills will give me your address. Well, Jabari's address. You wouldn't let her get yours, but we got Jabari's address, and I go over there and kill you, motherfucker. Khalil Amani say, huh? He done set you up in a Rico, woman. And if you doubt that he said it, I got the video. I'll play it for you. Not today, because I don't plan on looking for it today. But I got to 5 o'clock tomorrow to pull the shit up and show you. Her son went off on her. Her son went off on her, been treating her like she a bitch. Ron was playing nice with her. She want to treat Ron like he a bitch. See, it's a power game. When you're a weak-ass person, you let other weak-ass people run you. But when you like me, you say, nigga, I'm winning until I lose it. If you don't make me lose, bitch, you're going to get fucked up. Do what you do. You want to dance with the devil? Let's dance, motherfucker.
Because that man was murdered shortly after interviewing with her. A far-fetched concoction meant to defame her name.
Not to defame her name. It's the truth. She interviewed the man. A couple weeks later, the nigga was dead in Atlanta. But because nobody would speak about it, the Atlanta Police Department never looked into what happened to that man in a proper methodology.
Character and destroy the upcoming documentary. It was the Arkansas YouTuber who, instead of staying on his side of these YouTube streets, decided to venture on over to Kev's channel and further indulge in Kev's conspiracy theory.
See, this is where my old YouTube partner, Digital Pit Boss, come in. Because he'll cry baby about you fucking with Kev Gills, but he fucked with Layla Wills, Khalil Amani, Whack 100, and all the rest of them niggas. And he didn't like the fact that I dealt with Kev Gills. So they came up with a conspiracy and a lie to say Kev Gills said that. Kev Gills always tried to steal my narrative of what was going on. That Bambaataa raped that boy. Hassan Campbell took a picture to murder that boy so he wouldn't tell nobody that he got date raped. That's my narrative. Always been my narrative. I'm the first to speak on it. I'm the only one with the nuts to speak on it. Won't nobody else speak on it because they all bitches. And they can't stand the pain.
And then the videos and calling that woman a bitch on different social media platforms. So she got at that nigga legally.
So you just heard him. She got at me legally. And what was her complaint? He's stalking me. I'm in Park in Arkansas, sitting on a couch. She in New York, Chicago, all over the place, but I'm stalking her. In what sense? I'm not even cyber stalking her because I'm on my platform talking my shit. I ain't never went over to that bitch platform. Never played none of her content. So how the fuck was I stalking her? Once again, it's a lie because she liked to deal with American jurisprudence or whatever the fuck you want, court system, and take shit up in there and get the American court system to fuck people off. The same thing she doing to Ron Savage now. She said, oh, you took a trademark. She going in Funk Master Flex. She said DJ K Slay was a fucking lie, this, that, and everything, because she's in a position to fuck the community, and the community don't want to hear nothing about how they getting fucked in the raw with no Vaseline. You tell the community, they like, what? She's fucking us in the raw. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Listen to what the fuck I'm saying and act accordingly.
At that time, I was trying to work with the Arkansas YouTuber, even suggesting that he try to piece it up.
He wasn't doing that shit. Him and Ron said they was going to introduce me to Layla Wills and this and that and trying to get shit popping because both of them in the beginning was with me with what happened to this boy thing. Soon she took me to court. Both of them bitch ass niggas started running. Khalil wouldn't join forces with her. Ron said, I'm getting the fuck away from this bitch.
With the woman. Instead of letting the woman be, at least for my sake, since I had a working relationship with her, what does the Arkansas YouTuber do? Presses forward disrespectfully without regard for my relationship with the woman. So I had to cut ties and switch allegiances because this fuck nigga, the Arkansas YouTuber, was playing by his own rules without trying to form any alliances or coalitions.
See that? Were they trying to form alliances and coalitions with me when they knew I had the truth and I knew they had the lie? Was I supposed to join in with them and start telling lies? Well, I heard his son say he took the picture to murder the boy so he wouldn't tell the story, and the motherfucker ain't never been out here and told the story. So I guess everything is all hunky-dory in the YouTube streets, la la land and all that shit. No. Can't do that. I'd have been a motherfucking lying a fool. I can't do that.
It was his movement and his show. So I left him standing on the corner of YouTube Ave and Fuck Nigga Boulevard. I bet when they slapped those handcuffs on him, he wished he had a girlfriend or a wife or some piece of vagina that was his ride or die.
See, they like to talk about my dick in this actions because it hasn't had any actions over 20-some years because I choose not to make my sisters whores or bitches and treat them just fuck them or whatever. So if I can't have a meaningful relationship, I have no relationship. Him, on the other hand, he had 3 wives, this and that. You know, he don't like women. He like men, but hey, I guess they play the game until it's time.
Because you already know he had to beg family members to rustle up that measly and partially $500 bail money. This guy.
Now, how do he know so much about the court case? How do he know my bail was $500? How did he know this, that? Layla Wills was talking to him. Because him, Layla Wills, and Marcy Hamilton. You want to know who Marcy Hamilton? Go look up Child USA. Child USA. She deal with the Roman Catholic Church and the pederasty and shit they was doing and stuff. Layla Wills got high-powered ass niggas around her. They couldn't beat me. I had all them hoes mad. I was like, I'm winning until I lose, and I ain't lost shit. Thanks for doing what you're doing, but I'm undefeated.
The Arkansas YouTuber is your classic grown-ass male. Not man, but male. Because even though he's been grown for well over 20 years, he's been dependent on these YouTube streets donations and family to see him through his financial woes and living arrangements.
And what's shame in that? He said he loved Tommy Sotomayor because he come on here and make his money talking shit. He loved Hassan Campbell because all of y'all done build up Hassan Campbell when the nigga was never, since the time he was a victim, he has never been a victim. The nigga has been by Bamba's side, willing to kill for Bamba. Nobody will tell you that though. None of them will ever speak on that and say Hassan Campbell been by Bamba's side and willing to kill for Bamba. They'll never tell you that story. You will think I'm lying. Am I correct or not? You'll think I'm lying to you. What if I showed you a picture? Would you believe me then? Bambaataa out doing his job DJing, and his sycophant, Hassan Campbell, willing to kill a young boy for him of 30, what was he, 36 at that time, willing to kill a young boy for him. Y'all believe what I'm saying? Y'all just think I'm a fucking lie. Everything I say is a lie. Because I'm winning until I lose. So to you 6 people that sitting in here, if you ask doubt, say you doubt. But if you believe me, say you believe me, whatever. But I know y'all scared as hell. Y'all like, is Layla Wills watching? I ain't gonna let that bitch put me in court and all that. Y'all let a little ass woman from Chicago, Illinois scare y'all. Ain't now bitch on YouTube, but nowhere in this world gonna scare me from doing what's right and what I need to do. But I'm working on that picture for y'all. It's just my computer freezing up a little bit. I have it before the 6 o'clock hour. We just 30 minutes. Let's get back over here to the audio.
From inheriting the house that his mother bought, to freeing this nigga from jail, to begging for YouTube crumbs and finance his everyday living expenses. He hasn't accomplished one thing on his own. And this past winter, when he came down with the flu and a terrible cough, he could not afford to go to the doctor, but had to tough it out in a house that had no heating and let the flu run its course. A course that had him sounding like this on camera. Yeah, shit.
Sounds pretty good to me.
We know why he doesn't want children or a relationship with women, because they cost. He doesn't want the burden. He doesn't want to be burdened down, with the responsibility of buying children's clothes and Jordan sneakers, or buying a woman a meal at Red Lobster. He's the kind of man that'll take a chick to McDonald's and ask her if she wants to go Dutch. Split the bill. Just one selfish sum of money.
I can tell that picture tomorrow.
To save face. After laying up next to some burly, beard-wearing mofos in jail like himself, he gets out and posts an old video of the one time he actually gave a religious lecture at a hotel, and another video eating at some F-rated hood spot with family that he's too afraid to put on camera.
See, they want me to put my family on camera that stays in Chicago so they can, we'll kill your family, chase up behind them in Chicago because I'm in Arkansas and they can't get to me. They want to threaten my family. He want to see my family. Nigga, I'm not going to show you my family. Because you know if something happened to my family, I'm going to put it on you motherfuckers and come kill y'all. That's a promise. That ain't no threat. Because I know the game I'm playing and I see y'all niggas playing for blood. Y'all want some life. Y'all want some blood. You want to hurt a Davis because you can't touch this Davis. So no courts, anybody that's hearing this, I don't give a fuck. Play with mine and I'm going to play with yours. I don't mind you playing with my life. I put my life on the line. I'm not afraid. But if you fuck with my family, it is what it is.
The people that no doubt paid for his food. He says, we eating up some shit, as though they're balling out of control with the culinary delights. Nigga, you have pancakes, a chicken Caesar salad, toasted bread and water. Hush your mouth and get to addressing your fucked up situation.
So you see this? I don't know why I put the picture set on Facebook or whatever, but he saw it, meaning that he was watching me. He can't talk about me out with my family unless he's seen a picture of with me and my family out. Because they've been tracking me and keeping count of me, flagging all my videos and shit. Don't let the nigga put up a thumbnail or you don't let him put you in the, don't put up your pic and everything. Troy Star Terrain came on YouTube and flagged my video. No thumbnail, no nothing have anything to do with him, with me calling the FBI. I called the FBI, said her son Camel said he want to kill me, Ron Savage, some of my moderators, Sinetta, Khalil Amani want to kill all these people. Troy Star Terrain came over to my YouTube channel, flagged the shit down, got it taken down. And it had nothing to do with him. Is he the FBI? And I called the FBI. So why did YouTube take my video down? Why did he flag it? Because they don't know I've been playing the game of cat and mouse. I got Troy Star Terrain, Layla Wheels, and Khalil Amani taking down one of my channels. Because the motherfuckers have to flag it because they can't do shit with me. I'm winning until I lose.
Ain't no gag order. Tell us what it do. Get your inmate on and tell us, did you have to fight or fuck? Did you have to take a shit and shower in front of other men's? Did you get punked and made to sleep on the top bunk? Get a big nigga named Bubba step to you and say, you gonna eat your cornbread?
None of that happened because I never hit population. Bail was paid. I was in the orange suit. I was standing right there looking right at the door, but never had to pass through the door. The only problem I had when they let me out and I went outside, it was raining like a motherfucker. When I was in 30, what's that, 36 in California, and it was raining. But it was a car outside for me. Oh.
Tell us what rec was like. Get your Hassanian raconteur on and tell us some jail war stories. Glorify and glamorize your 2-day stint in the pokey. Make us feel like we've missed out on something special. That's what we want to hear.
What's the case that he gave my little homie had?
Anywho, check out the Arkansas YouTuber, aka Inmate CB 1978-7531, aka Carl Albert Davis.
Guess we cut the show off now. But people, there's some link in the chat for anybody that want to come in, ask questions, kick some more of the lies around that I was stalking Lady Wheels and I was up here with guns and all of that shit, because I didn't whoop that shit up. Gave it all kind of black eyes. But that's what I done had to endure for the last 8 years. 2 of those years he was with me. Then, like he said, he switched sides. He went over there with Troy Star Terrain, Layla Wills, Marcy Hamilton, Hip Hop Stands with Survivors, and then all of them set up a case of getting me locked up, trying to get me murdered. I survived a murder because I didn't really get locked up in the big house. Layla Wills didn't want to go to jail for doing her Jason Smollett shit. You know how he told them, well, they did this and did that, and they lied to the people, and he had to pay her, he had to go to jail or whatever. That's what was going to happen with Layla Wills' dumb ass, because the bitch was lying, saying I did some shit to her when I didn't do shit to her. I was in Arkansas minding my own business. Hadn't had no pussy for a while, so I could play inside. I was jacking off. Y'all probably go crazy with that. But no, I'm just saying, I was doing my thing. I wasn't worried about no bitch from Chicago out here lying to the public, because the public dumbass never wanted to hear the truth. Million some people was listening to me tell my story, but they cut all that off. Now I can't get 100 people to even listen to me. Can't even get 100. I was getting 100, 200 people watching. They fucked all that up because they didn't want to see this powerhouse known as Israel to have a position in the community. If I was a Hebrew Israelite, maybe they would have tried to buy me out or do something, because a Hebrew Israelite, a bitch ass nigga like that, can have a position in this community. That's why Khalil got a position in this community. because he's an ex-Nation of Islam, Yahweh ben Yahweh, Hebrew Israelite. So he can come out here with Hebrew mythologies and all this shit, and he can sell it. Sinetta kiss his ass and everything. I said, let me debate the nigga. Because, see, when I first met him, I knew he was on that homosexual shit because he wrote a book, Hip Hop and Homophobia. I said, let's debate it. He said, I'll give you the first debate. But he debated Polite and JJ 7000, two bitch ass niggas that was obviously set up to debate him. So he can have the win or the lose. JJ, he got the win. He couldn't be Polite because Polite had to do what he had to do before he went to jail for fucking with that woman's daughter and shit. But he would never debate me. If I say debate now, he'll be like, that nigga talked about my mama. And I'll double down on your mama. Fuck that bitch. I had no problem talking about his mama. Because, bitch, you said you was going to debate me, but you running. Well, you'll never keep your word, whatever you say. Prove I'll never keep my word about what? I told y'all I wasn't going to never stop this shit. Have I stopped it? Well, I thought that shit was over every year. What happened to that boy come up? Because it ain't never stopped. And it's going to keep coming up because it ain't going to never stop. I said I'm going to do the documentary. When I feel like it, I'm going to do it. Y'all ain't stopped doing the shit y'all doing yet. So, let me give y'all a little video I put up. This is the teaser for tomorrow. This one I'm going to deal with tomorrow. All right. So this tomorrow show. Small word. 5 o'clock tomorrow, people. Because, see, you won't get this in the documentary that Layla Wells gave. What happened to that boy 2013, Bambaataa?
Well, as time went on, I became a member of the World Council. I was on the council with Bambaataa, and one of the councils that Bambaataa was on. And I was privy to a lot of information. The one thing that used to shock me was the level of corruption that I would encounter all the time. The shortcuts and the stuff that people would let people get away with because they were old school or they were friends or whatever. How people would try to take advantage of people through their.
See there? So tomorrow we're going to listen to Mark Love. We're going to listen to the whole interview, which is an hour or so. He's going to tell you that the Zulus was pimping the Zulu queens. See, the Zulus did a lot of nasty stuff. Just sleeping with young boys ain't part of it. That's Africa Bambaataa part. But the Zulu Nation is a wicked organization. Mickey Benson and all them cats got their own things that they run and do within the nation of Zulus, comedic moves. But the Kemites won't say shit against it, and the Moors won't say nothing against it. You know why? Because they in cahoots with the shit. Trafficking children, you don't think the Kemites and the Moors is a part of that? You don't think the conscious community truck drivers is a part of that? Well, I done had it out with a conscious community truck driver by the name of Unseen Soldier. Pulled up to Interstate 40, the exit to park, and threatened he was coming to parking and kill me because he's in cahoots with Hip Hop Stands with Survivors. Lee Q, Khalil Amani, and all of them, they done created a whole another group of people to try to come at me, hit me with slap cases, all that stuff, try to put me in court again. They went and got a real, she says she got a black father, but she a white girl. She might be mixed. I don't know. But they went and got a pale-skinned woman to try to put a slap case on me so they could try to kill me again. But they can't kill me until the Lord God of Israel say, well, fuck that nigga. Get him. Y'all can have that. The Lord God of Israel don't never say that. They fuck for life. And I believe that's the situation that I'm looking at, because y'all don't believe I'm a servant of the Lord God of Israel. Good or bad, I'm a servant. Go just look at Samson for a minute. Yeah, his hair got cut off. But you know one thing about hair, it grows back. And the Lord don't never forget his covenant. Y'all might think it goes away for a sec. Lord never forgets his covenant, though. And if you in covenant with it, you better not forget it. It won't no motherfucker on YouTube ever make me feel like I ain't in covenant with the Lord and I ain't doing the Lord's will. None of this is my will. That means y'all dealing with him. What he really wants to come about. That's why I can stay humble. In the beginning, I wasn't humble with this shit. But now I'm humble with it. And I let the Lord dictate what's going to happen. Y'all take this channel. By all means, do it. That's going to stop me from posting what I want to post. No. I just put up different thumbnails. I don't need Layla Will's picture. All I need is her name. I still get in the algorithm and people can hear the story about how the bride did. So as Outkast once said, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Ain't shit change, y'all. I never change. I'm going to be the asshole that I am to the day that I die. The only thing that's going to change me is when I marry this girl and I have somebody to live for or somebody to die for. And don't be about my own shit. So, Lord be it, next month, I'm planning on getting married and changing my life. Maybe then y'all can live and do what y'all want to do. Because then I've been to change my life for the better and won't give a damn about what y'all do. So that's pretty much it, people. I'm going to play a song and get up out of here. It's time to occupy. I might do Israelite Gangster. Which one y'all want to hear? Israelite Gangster?
We're like gangsters, better than white sheets, psychotic system, Masonic wisdom and black priest, the beast religion, triple thick subscription, nipple strip, the crack addiction, the king who dreams have ended, but they started living. It's non-fiction how we all in prison. 5% of the Christian caught up in this stuff addiction and love with trouble with hoes at once with bubblegum souls, doubling O's to the Z's, man, O's to the G's, O's to the BD's, Lord's to the 4CH's, police hate this stuff with papers. They know that knowledge that I'm holding is sacred, and the fact is, these crackers still owe us our 40 acres. This is street wisdom for my niggas in prison. Prophecy below the poverty, that's to my competition. Ride with me if you real, cause these niggas is fake. They turn their back on the hood, that's their biggest mistake. While they relax in the mansion, I'm in the midst of the action. While they in they 6 snapping, I'm in the street with the Mac 10. Shot down niggas think this is back then. Real niggas see through the cinnamon captain. That's why they feeling me. Cali to Philly and why the NO where the block's hot as an info. I just left the funeral of one of my guys. He only lived 24 years, was one of the kind. Tried to hold it back, the tears just burst through my eyes. He was a soldier, always thought he'd be the one to survive. I put Mikey in this song so he's never forgotten. I kissed his sister on the cheek and told his brother I got him. Damn, I got you, Marcus. It's real, anything I love.
All right, y'all. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. I'm going to be me till the day I die. Until then, I'm going to keep getting these bitch ass niggas hell. Peace. I'm out.